Gasp! Oh my god, University is finally announced! I only waited 5 years for this! Oh, man! And we did not see that coming!
When you realize University is coming out in 2 weeks. At the background, and I'm like, what is this, Teletubbies? Look at that hill!
Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here, back with another Sims info and thoughts video. But this is not just any ordinary info and thoughts video, because I'm doing this with my good friend Matt, also known as Pixelade. So without further ado, let's jump right into this.
Alrighty, you guys, so I am here today with Iron Seagull. You know we've collaborated a million times on speculation videos and discussion videos, but it's no longer speculation because it's here, right in front of our eyes. We're finally getting to cover University on the 15th. How are you feeling and what are your thoughts?
Heck yes, finally! We've only waited over 5 years for University. To be fair, I mean, it was one of the last packs for The Sims 3 as well, but yeah, it's good that we're finally getting it and there's just no more doubt anymore. It's absolutely confirmed.
101%.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing a deep dive of the announcement trailer that came today. So what I did was I went through the trailer and I took a million screenshots. I think I got about 135. So we're going to skip through and talk about basically everything that we see and our thoughts in that shot that I'm showing at the time. So the first thing that I want to say, and if I can kick this off, is I'm kind of worried about the University because it looks cool, it looks beautiful, but it doesn't look like a building you can build. It looks kind of like a rabbit hole. Did you think of that too?
Yeah, it's like, it does remind me of the shell buildings that are plentiful in The Sims 3 University. It does look like something that you can't just build yourself, especially the windows too, with how you can't see through them. It worries me. It's interesting because I replayed both the University in The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, and while it wasn't as interesting as I remember with The Sims 3 and being able to go inside the shell buildings, I still prefer that a little bit more over just plain rabbit holes as it was in The Sims 2.
Oh, I agree, yeah.
Yeah, it's especially good for picture taking too.
Oh my gosh, look at the guy at the bottom right hand of the screen. He's holding the notebook. I wonder if that's like his homework. Because we know that the kids have their own homework for their school. The teens have their own book, which is a thicker book. So maybe, you know, the college kids have a different book for their school. So it's possible that that could be that.
I'm just remembering now because, yeah, like the big render with the 3 Sims on it, there's the woman that's holding like it's like gray and black, I think. So I think that is, yeah, because the homework one is usually blue. So yeah, I think it is a different one to differentiate it.
One thing I'm worried about, and I feel like there really isn't a special point in this video to talk about it, we might as well just talk about it now, is the world. I'm kind of concerned about what that's going to be like too, because I'm thinking it's going to be like Get to Work, where we have like a mini town to live, and then each campus is like its own little neighborhood. Are you thinking it's like that, or do you think it's one whole world, like, for example, Willow Creek, and then each campus is in that world? Like, how do you think it's going to work?
Yeah, I am worried about that too. I'm worried about at least the 2 different campuses being hidden worlds. But I think at any rate, we are going to get this world of Brightchester that we can access at any time. It's just a matter of how much, because they do mention that you can live off campus, so I'm still confused as to whether that means that there are going to be just normal houses we can live in, or if that also means that we can just, say, continue living in Glimmerbrook, and then our Sims can attend university from there without having to, like, live in a dorm. But, I mean, they've done the jungle adventure thing before, where it felt pretty open world, but then there were certain parts that were blocked off unless you went back later. Then it would open up different parts of the world and then other parts would be closed. So I wonder if they could pull off something like that with the University so that you do have less loading screens, especially that we are getting likes.
Didn't they say something about how the game is like 64-bit, or it will be soon? So maybe that's going to be one of the changes.
Yeah, because we were supposed to get an update in June before Island Living that would make it so the game is only 64-bit, no 32-bit anymore. But, well, they pushed that off for they haven't said exactly when that's even going to come. But I think it probably will eventually, so maybe it's before Discovery University instead.
I think it's coming when we get cars. Let me stop.
Oh, boy.
Let me not get my hopes up because watches never get cars.
Oh boy.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next picture. Oh my god, I just realized we have 130 pictures to go through, so we better be quick on this. This video is gonna be 4 hours long.
Oh god.
Okay, the first thing I want to talk about on this is the cat tattoo.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I did not actually notice that the first time, but as someone who actually likes cats more than dogs, yes. But hopefully there's a dog one too, so I guess, yeah, we're getting more tattoos. That's not a thing that we get often.
We can talk about soccer in a minute because, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it now.
The second I flipped over to the second image, soccer. So
Yes.
How is soccer going to work? Because in The Sims 3, it was basically just kicking it into the net, I think, and being a goalie. I don't think there were actual, like, football games, were there?
No, there hasn't been full-on football games, but what they did in, well, no, The Sims 2 didn't have what's in that screenshot there, but in The Sims 3, yeah, we did have both the juggling, as you see there, where it's like a soccer ball you put into your inventory and you can juggle it between Sims. And then there's also the separate soccer net where you do the shootout style thing, but there's no full soccer game. So I'm thinking we're just getting the juggling this time around. I haven't seen any soccer net, so I'm assuming that's going to still work the same way as it did in The Sims 3 with just the juggling.
This would be a good time to point out on it because I noticed this at a couple points in the trailer and it kind of sat with me the wrong way. And I think one of the biggest issues with The Sims 4, like, I love the way the worlds look. They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
But when you look on the edge of the world, it just looks like the detail lacks, like, immensely. And I was looking in the background of this shot, and then I saw, like, I remember seeing the background of another shot and just thinking, I don't know if this town is like in the middle of a valley or something, but why does the edge of the world look so bare? Like, why are there no trees? Why are there no bushes all the way out on that hill? Like, am I gonna see it and just like cringe? I'm nervous.
That is a good point. I mean, it's a pretty low angle shot in comparison to what we usually would when we're playing the game, but yeah, it is a little bit concerning. It is annoying sometimes when you just see the cardboard cutouts so visibly and you just see like a little bit of green and a little bit of trees in the foreground, but that's it.
All right, so we're on to the next image. I really don't know what to talk about because I don't really use EA clothes that much. I'm a CC addict. So honestly, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now, I really don't care for the clothes that come in this pack or any pack because I barely use them, but I mean, they look pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I mean, I like to mix. I like to mix as much as possible, so it's like, yeah, I have these packs, I really should use them, and then also I have a lot of custom content that I should use too, so yeah, I am liking what I'm seeing so far, and there are, like, the mascots on the clothing too, so they say, like, in the blog, it's like, oh, represent your university with the colors and everything. So they're definitely following through with that and all this stuff.
They did really good with the style selection too, like, whoever, like, whatever team was involved in, you know, figuring out what, you know, college kids wear, it was accurate, especially for, like, Generation Z.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Gasp! Oh my god, university is finally announced! I only waited 5 years for this. Oh, man. And we did not see that coming, just like the trailer. No, I can't believe it. I am so shocked. I thought farming was next.
I can't believe they had the audacity to put that song in there. Like, we saw it coming, baby. This was another shot. Where I looked at the background and I'm like, what is this, Teletubbies? Look at that hill.
Teletubbies!
I'm putting that at the beginning of the video.
Please do. Wow, I mean, wow, that's so
fair.
That's so funny you connected to Teletubbies of all things, but it does make sense.
I'm curious about that banner though with the little bolts on it. Do you think that has to do with like the robotics thing?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was actually just looking at it, so I'm glad you pointed that out because then I'm probably thinking maybe to like the right of it is probably where you go for robotics classes or whatever.
Oh, all
Yes!
right, bicycles.
Here-
What do you have to say about bicycles?
Oh man, here we freaking go! Oh man, I mean, I'm always very vocal about cars and really vehicles in general. I'm not mad we're getting bikes before cars, but I definitely want bikes, and yeah, I definitely have a lot to say because even just from the little that we've seen, there's some interesting stuff because, like with the bike helmet, it seems like they'll always wear the bike helmets each time because I had to go back and verify it because in The Sims 3, no, they don't wear helmets when they ride the bikes. So it seems like it's like good safety first. So they're doing that. So that's a nice little detail. Yeah, we'll see it a bit later on in the trailer too. The kickstands. The kickstands actually work. Like they actually kick it down when they park
I
it.
saw, and I didn't even notice it at first because my mind was just racing so
Yep.
fast when I was watching it. It just went by, and then I saw it again, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I can process through my brain finally. We can get off the bike. There's an animation to get off the bike, kick the kickstand down. Because in my mind, what I kind of imagine them doing, and no offense because I've been very disappointed lately, was just you ride to wherever you're going, and then the bike just disappears, and then you just like reappear again. You know?
Yeah, I mean even in The
Like
Sims 3 it was
cars in The
like
Sims
that.
3.
Yeah. Yeah, they just teleport off and they fade into nothingness. But no, it seems like they legit get off the bike and do the kickstand thing. So it's kind of funny. Like The Sims 4 is not open world, but the bikes in The Sims 4 might end up actually being better than the ones in The Sims 3. Just like how the cars in The Sims 2, at least in my opinion, were much better than the ones in The Sims 3.
I think so too, and I think with The Sims 3, the bikes followed along the sidewalk on the road, and that was their routing. I feel like bikes in The Sims 4 are gonna share routing properties with the Sims that are walking. So
Exactly.
no matter like where you're going, they're gonna cut off onto the grass and go up and around and down and whatever way they need to go to get there fastest, kind of like your sim walking somewhere. They're gonna take the shortest, the quickest way possible. And I like that because we can probably use these bikes in any world then.
Yep. I'm so glad you brought that up. I was going to talk about that too. I have been getting questions about that, and I think there is a very good chance we can use them anywhere. And even during my Realm of Magic Let's Play, I was like, it'd be so cool if we could take some off-road vehicles like ATVs or bikes and just go on those dirt trails. I think that would be cool, and yeah, I think we will be able to do that. It does look like it goes along the same logic of Sims walking around instead of it being like a copy of Cars, except with a little more animation.
Exactly.
They never show the bikes turning, so I don't know if they're still going to do like the jerky 90-degree angle when they turn, or if they will do a more smooth turn, because I think the boats are a little bit better animated than they were in The Sims 3, but I don't know if that's going to apply to bikes.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they do that because I don't see why they would have to have that jerky 90-degree turn, like that really sharp, you know, and then it just goes another way. I feel like there's a way in like the whole animation process where they can smooth out that turn so it's more gradient. I don't see why they wouldn't because they've fixed that issue with the boats, like you said. It's definitely a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
another bike and a different helmet too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it even matches her outfit. So wait, I didn't even realize. Then we can probably customize. Maybe the helmet's an object that goes into the inventory and we can choose from different swatches.
Ooh.
Kind of like with the umbrellas.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that is the same sim from the render, and she has that same top, so yeah, it even matches with her outfit.
I like the clothes for the guys, too. That's my type, so.
Yeah, I even remember, like, in the description it said, oh, more sweatpants, and I was like, yes, I'm tired of using the same, like, 2 or 3 sweatpants over and over again. Yeah, they definitely are integrating this whole rivalry a lot, where it's like, oh, go and TP like the other campus's statue at the front and that sort of thing. So that's really cool. It's a lot different in that way from the other university packs.
And I hope that there's consequences if you get caught because there aren't many consequences with Sims 4. Like Sims 3, there were so many consequences, so I'm hoping they bring that back.
Yeah, there definitely should be a way to get caught either by like faculty or by rivaling students to be like, hey, what are you doing?
The guy on the bike that you see right under the hat logo, the university cap. One question that I had was, I was wondering, you see that there are steps to go up and down places. So if, you know, can he go down there? And if he can, do you think he's gonna take the bike down the stairs the hard way, or is it gonna disappear, or is there a ramp? Like, were you thinking about that thing too?
I didn't even realize that until now, actually, but yeah, maybe it'll be like the strollers then in The Sims 3, where, I mean, it got annoying in The Sims 3 for sure, where it's like at every slight elevation they would get out of the stroller and then just like go into the mother or father's arms and then walk up a little bit and then get back in the stroller. So maybe he does get off the bike and then walks down the stairs normally and then gets back on the bike after he's done going down the stairs.
I remember that now that you said it.
Yeah.
The whole crib or the whole stroller just vanishes.
It is possible there might be some ramps that we just can't really see properly, but yeah, I'm sure if they face stairs, they have to account for that situation too.
Oh, this is pretty. Look at the city.
Yeah.
The city looks so big.
Oh, at first look, this looks like Willow Creek's backdrop recycled, but thankfully, at least they recolored the buildings this time, though. It does look different enough looking at it again, but yeah. It's just like the shape of the buildings, like, oh god, Willow Creek. I do like how the foreground looks. It looks like we can even possibly, yeah, we can go across that bridge because there's a bench right there. It's just that there's like the do not enter sign at the very end, but it looks like there's still like a nice part to just like bike around. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it would be nice if biking builds up fitness skill, because I'm pretty sure that did not happen in The Sims 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would assume that it does with Sims 4.
Yeah.
Those calf muscles, though, and those butt muscles.
Yeah, just like jogging. You don't have to necessarily bike to a place. Just bike around like that.
Yeah. I'm kind of concerned, though, because, you know, look at that. That looks like a whole town. It's like we can't even go to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't interact with it. Like, if there was a way that they could, like, make that area accessible and just put a bunch of empty lots and let players build, I would honestly just rather have that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It does kind of remind me sometimes of certain other worlds where it's like, oh, they're just fake props. Darn it.
Ooh, the mascots. I love the mascots. They're different.
Yeah, I do like the mascots. It's like, yeah, it's a little weird at first that neither of them is a llama, but we already have different llama costumes that we got in like Spooky Stuff and City Living, so I guess they were just tired of using the llama again, so they just did completely different stuff. Plus, I like both dragons and lobsters, so that's cool.
Also, another thing I noticed, the Sims in this trailer, aren't they from the cover art for Sims 4? I think some of them are.
Yeah, the girl at the very front is from the new cover, I think, and then the blonde girl right behind her is actually Jordan from the City Living trailers. So I actually recognized her like right away when I saw her, but now that you point out, yeah, I think at least one of the Sims is from the cover art.
I like the mascot costumes, though. I wonder if we can swatch them. Probably, I hope.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some way to have them either they are unlockable or they'll just be there from the start, like with the bear costume, because it looks like they might have special interactions too, because I think we'll see like in the next frame, like the dragon will be breathing fire and then the lobster will be doing like a claw pinching sort of thing.
I'm worried again about that set dressing in the background. That doesn't look like a build to me. That looks like a, whatever you called it earlier, a shell building.
Yeah, in this case, without a doubt, to me, that is a prop. It's not even a shell.
I want to at least like make a like even if it's a shell building, like, you know, we can't build on it, we can't edit it, at least make there a way to go inside and like see like a little area in there, kind of like the City Living buildings in a way. I would at least like enjoy that more.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, it's starting. Yeah, breathing the fire, and then well, I think the next one, lobster will actually like do the claw pinching. But there we go. Yeah.
Look at the dude on the left side. He's like, rawr.
Yeah, it's like imitating the dragon maybe a little bit. He's like, yes, we are fierce. We are dragons. Dragon Valley coming back.
Oh my god, that would be cool. Dragon Valley was pretty cool. I like that world.
Yeah, it's a nostalgic world for me. That's where I started my very first Sims Let's Play.
I love the strap around the chin like that. That's so cool. I wonder how that's going to interact with custom content hairstyles too.
I guess it'll just be like, it'll probably just be a hat. It'll be in the hats category, so it'll just work the same as it would with any other hat and hair.
Yeah, those buildings are shell buildings too. I'm keeping my hopes and expectations low because I would rather be pleasantly surprised than be extremely disappointed.
I am thinking, like, there is the bridge right behind her, so I'm thinking, at least hoping, that she, like, right before, she went across the bridge, so it would be kind of weird if just that prop building was in the playable area, so maybe that particular one we can go inside of.
That's true. That's a good point. Here we go. She's getting
Yes.
off the bike. You can see the animation. She's getting off. It's tilted over a little bit. She puts her left foot on the ground. She steps down. She lifts her foot up and puts the kickstand down.
I like how
That
she...
is so cool.
I like, when you see it in the trailer too, like, you can really tell, like, there's a little bit of sass in the animation too. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, boom, there we go. Oh, and you can see a Sim juggling the soccer ball in the background too. That's cool.
Yeah, I doubt we're going to get a goalpost because if we did, we would have probably seen it in the trailer. I think we're just going to be able to have the ball and just play with it solo and then kick it around to maybe another sim or a group of sims. I don't think there's going to be an object, like another object associated with it. I think it's just the ball.
I think they would leave a soccer net for a hobbies pack. Please, God, let that happen.
Oh my gosh, we need a hobbies pack so bad. I also wonder if Foxberry is by the water because their logo is like a wave.
Ooh, that's a
And their
really
mascot
good
is
point.
a lobster, waving a lobster. Do you think that there's going to be water, maybe a beach that we can swim at? Maybe they incorporated that swimming from Sulani into this world?
Yeah, this could be our first real hope that we're going to get ocean swimming, or at least open water swimming of some kind in another world besides Sulani. Yeah, that's a good point. That would make so much sense, and I feel like they actually would do that because they love sort of like that fiction of setting up the world and having some continuity and having those sorts of things make sense, because why have it be a lobster? Why have a lobster represent modern technology? It doesn't necessarily make sense when you just go by that.
Exactly. She looks quite angry there.
Yeah, it's like she's about to lose too. Like I can see why she's upset. And I like how there's in the background there's like the different posters. Like there's one for each side of the campuses. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'm assuming that they're probably variated in swatches.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll be some. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think what other swatches there would be besides those two, but at least some ones that are better for just like multi-purpose, just anywhere else besides university.
I love that hairstyle.
Yes. I love how it seems with every recent pack, they fit at least one or two sort of like non-Caucasian hairstyles. They're really branching out more now with these recent packs.
Yes.
And like, say what you will about like the gameplay of the packs this year, but I think they're killing it with the Create a Sim items.
They are. I agree. Oh, the robots, yes.
Oh boy, that's almost like a beta Iron Man sort of getup there.
I've noticed two different kinds of robots too. I've noticed the ones that Sims are inside of. Then I noticed another robot that looks like it's legit like a servo.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. There does seem to be at least somewhat a variety of robotic stuff that you can do with this pack. Oh yeah, look.
What is she playing with? What?
We were both like looking at totally different things.
Oh, what were you looking at?
I mean, I was just looking at the logo of Foxberry Institute. We were just talking about how it's like, oh, what if it's by the sea? I mean, this almost confirms our theory here. That it's by the sea. Why have the wave logo if it's not by the ocean?
Also, the lobsters. Lobsters swim in the ocean.
Yeah.
What is she playing with? Is that one of the drones that we have, or is that a new?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a new one, and I think
Recycle.
Yeah, that's one of like my biggest like negatives with this pack so far. It's like, I mean, I love the drone and get famous, and I guess I don't mind having like another one, but it's just like, it's still kind of like a recycled thing. So hopefully it doesn't take away from something else.
Right, like those resources to make another drone, they could have been used to give us something we don't have yet in the game.
Yeah, there we go. There's the start of what we can see. What's hopefully a playable classroom.
God, I really hope it is.
Yeah, just having flashbacks to the Sims 3 Generations where they did some really staged-looking screenshots of what seemed like an open classroom. Nope, we did not get that. Yeah, it's just that I remember there was a screenshot where there was like there were some kids that were setting down a vial. It was like a prank. It was one of those prank things where he set off like one of those things that's about to explode. It looked like they was in a playable elementary school classroom, but it was not. That was still a rabbit hole in The Sims 3.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just hoping we're not repeating history there.
Oh, look at the guy on the right, what he's building. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna get like full functioning robots, or do you think it's gonna be like this sounds rude, but like a half-ass attempt at it? What do you think?
Well, I know what you mean when you say that, though. Yeah, because of course, like, we're gonna have robots, but the thing is, I don't know if they're gonna go in too far into detail in terms of unique interactions, or if we can even play as them. They might end up being complete NPC characters, so I'm not sure about that.
That's true. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because we're kind of going into this blind in a way. Like we don't know very much. They were very vague in those key features, honestly. They were very broad about things, nothing specific.
Yeah, it still feels like there's so much more to find out.
I love those decor items in the background. I mentioned this in one of my videos, like the world map and like the blueprints. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that is really interesting. So I guess that's it. That's our sort of like atlas of Sim Earth right there in the background. So,
yeah.
Looking forward to seeing that close up. Oh, maybe they even wrote a really clever object description for that too. Oh,
love
man.
this hairstyle.
Yes. It's probably like some of the previous hairstyles we got where they're like ombres, and it's just like, yeah, you just go through the different colors, then it does the tips differently with each one.
Oh, is it coming alive? Yep, it's coming alive. Oh my gosh. I love the way they're built. They look so realistic.
Yeah, I personally was hoping for a return of the servos, but they still look interesting.
Piercings. Piercings.
Yeah.
Piercings. Yes! I didn't notice this right away either.
Yeah, I'm so glad that there were still some surprises left after all the leaks. That, yes. Oh my god, I've been begging for these for so long. Now I just need body hair, and then cosmetically at least, I'll be happy with Create-A-Sim, I think.
There's a mod for body hair.
True, I have it, but I still want that to be officially in the game. And have it so that's a separate part in Create-A-Sim like it was in The Sims 3, so we're not taking tattoo slots away.
That's true, yeah.
Oh yeah, if we got werewolves, then I think they have to do it then.
Uh-oh, it's malfunctioning.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Just like spinning around. It's like, and the guy with the piercing just like, haha, I'm interested for some reason.
When you realize University is coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yep, to accurate.
God, look at that background. That is so sad.
Oh no, I can see the 2D cutout part. Oh god.
I know! I was just talking about this!
At least there are some trees, but there's some trees, but it doesn't mask them completely.
It doesn't. If you look all the way in the back, you can see the cardboard cut out.
Oh, gosh dang it.
This is what I see what I mean. This is what it's stuff like that I'm worried about. So, bathroom stalls are coming back.
Yes! Oh boy, I cannot overstate how much of a victory this is for us, because I still remember like months ago, there was just like that back and forth with us and SimGuru Gratis. Like, yeah, we do want toilet stalls. Don't worry, it'd be worth the effort. And I don't know, he made it sound like, oh, it's like taking too much time away from potentially other stuff, if I'm remembering correctly, but no, we still got him! Yes.
Exactly.
Hopefully there'll be a free update for everybody.
I think they might be a free update for everybody.
Yeah.
God, imagine public stalls being a selling point of an expansion pack. Honestly, that's kind of sad. I like the little decor items in the stalls too, like you can see the toilet paper rack.
Yeah. Yeah, that is really cool. There actually is more of that, and then you'll actually see that the other Sim is consoling her while she's still in the stall. So in that way, yeah, it reminds me of the walk-in closet, but it's cool. Like, it's cool that that option is there, so it's not limited to the closet.
And there were really no social interactions with the stalls in The Sims 3. You just kind of use them to use the bathroom, and that was it. But like you said, you have the social interactions where she's consoling her. So, you know, you can cry in the stall, then your friend can come and, you know, give you like a little pep talk. Like, it's all about the little moments, and it's all about the storytelling. And I feel like The Sims 4 really hits that nail, you know? It's nice that she's, you know, talking to her when she's in there all sad, but also kind of creepy. Because she's sitting on the toilet floating above it with her pants all the way up.
Yeah, I guess in the context of The Sims, it is pretty weird because it's just like that's how they pee. But it's just yeah. I guess there isn't really much you can do about that.
Here I'm seeing more examples of nose piercings and eyebrow piercings.
Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, I really wanted nose rings for a while because I have one in my Sims who has a custom content one, but then when I go into first person camera, the ring is just awkwardly floating there, and it's so weird. So hopefully with these official ones, that won't be the case.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that because I've had the same thing happen for a hat. That dude is still working on that robot. He is persistent.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the trailer, that guy was like just peeking in, and then there was, it's not in the screenshot, but like a frame or so before, it has like a thought bubble of a bed over him. So he's like, "Oh,
no sleep."
Yeah, no sleep. I'm not sleeping until I complete this robot." And I guess the other guy is just gonna help him. Oh wait, maybe we can actually work on robots together instead of it just being one sim at a time. I don't know.
That would be really cool. Look at the little cubby locker object all the way in the back.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, there would probably be at least 1 or 2 slots maybe per like row there where we can place our own stuff. That's what it looks like.
Oh. Ping pong and juice pong.
I'm so glad they didn't forget that. I really want to use that in all worlds, not just at university.
But Julian, I wanted pool tables.
Oh god, yeah, they're probably not in it. Well, I guess that's another thing that's saved for a hobbies pack.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I mean, we should have already had them with Get Together, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that's probably their last chance.
I think so too. Another observation, I love the plastic cups. That's so college.
Yeah, and I think, maybe I'm wrong. There might be different colors for some of them. These ones are the same.
I hope so.
Yeah, because
I hope that there are different colors because I think the red plastic cup is the famous one.
Yeah, I think we have red ones already in the game, so...
We do?
Yeah, actually someone tweeted me a screenshot where, it was like a glitch where I think it's if you put certain alchemy potions on a shelf, they will turn into red solo cups.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if it's intended for this pack, but
that could have been a hint.
It's in the game either way.
We all know the Sims team loves hinting, but always denies it every single time.
Yeah.
I wonder if that table folds up. I talked about that at one of my videos.
That's an interesting point, because it almost looks like it should with the way this particular one is designed with the extra wheels and such. That wasn't really there in the previous games. I guess if it was at least draggable to your inventory, that would be cool. It's not something I would have expected with that object specifically, but I mean, it'd be cool. Just as much stuff that's as live draggable as possible. That'd be great.
Here's another closer look at the nose piercing.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's not like as big a nose ring as the one that I have like for CC, but it's still good that we're at least getting some nose rings. Unless there are bigger ones and we just haven't seen them yet.
I love the outfits too. Oh my gosh, and the flower tattoo. But that jukebox, is that new?
No, that's base game. Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know why I've never noticed that.
I would love to see more stereos in the game.
Here's another look at a tattoo on that guy's arm. It's really hard to see.
Okay, yeah, it looks like... Oh, it might be...
It looks like it says IKEA. Is that IKEA stuff confirmed?
Wasn't what I was thinking, but that'd be funny. I was thinking it might be the campus name in Simlish. It looks like Simlish to me.
Yeah, it is Simlish. This is my favorite part right here.
Yeah, I wonder what the context for that confetti is. Is it like a sports party or something? Because I think in one of the screenshots I saw what might be a new TV channel.
I thought about that too.
And also, what's kind of interesting too, like the guy with the red hair at the very front, you might recognize him because he's Erwin Pyers from Strangerville, from those trailers.
I saw someone mention that on Twitter.
Yeah, at first I was like, wait, why does he look so familiar? And then I was like, right, that's him. So it's like, yeah, now the Strangerville mystery is solved, so now he's going to university to further his education.
Also, another thing, look at the paddle on the table. So you think that's an object you can place in your inventory?
I'm not getting my hopes up for that. It could be either decor or it could be something you could place in the inventory. but I'm not getting my hopes up for something that could be in the inventory. I feel like it's more likely with the bicycle helmets.
That's true. Oh, and I think it is a sports event that they're celebrating, because if you zoom in all the way to the TV, you can see a basketball hoop.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think that might be the normal sports channel, but I did see in a different screenshot, it looked like a university campus, like, taken from The Sims 3, so there still might be a new TV channel, we just can't see it here. Oh, and also there's like there's like a robot thingy hovering in the back. I don't know what that's all about.
Lectures. We can go to lectures. That's confirmed, right? If I remember correctly.
In the description it said attend lectures, and initially I did think, oh, okay, so like The Sims 3, but I don't know. I'm still worried it might be a yeah. This
loophole.
Looks
attend
yeah.
What are they called? Attend rabbit hole lectures. That's the loophole.
Yeah. Because here it looks like it's just a study group, not really a class exactly.
This could be set dressing, where they just put a bunch of Sims in the same room, have them read books and work on a computer, then say it's a lecture. That's possible too.
Yeah, maybe. But it is good that we are getting a new laptop. There's the one with the stickers on it, and I even saw you point out in one of your videos that it does like the chroma glowing keyboard thingy. I mean, we already got that with the freelancer update, but we have to unlock that through the career. So this one will hopefully be available from the start.
There's two books that they're working on. Those two Sims, the female Sim straight ahead, and then the one to the right. Those are two completely different book sizes. One is thicker, one's thinner. So I don't know what the difference between those are.
Oh, huh. I wonder if there might be something where it's like maybe like how in The Sims 2 you can just do an assignment to increase your performance, but then there's also the college term paper that takes a lot longer but gives a giant boost to your grade and your cap for the grades. So I wonder if they might be doing something like that again, where the girl who's wearing like the green sweater, maybe she's doing like the term paper or an essay or something like that, and then the girl in the foreground is doing just like a regular college assignment just for the next class.
I hope that there's variety with assignments. Because I really like the freelancer career. I want there to be something similar with assignments, where you get like a bunch of different things, and you have to do things like you get a bunch of different assignments, and you have to complete different tasks to complete those assignments, if you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a good point. They could totally reuse the system for that and make it so that you do different things where it's like, yeah, do your homework or build up a painting skill point or just something like that.
I love the flags in the background. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does look like a fairly large object, but it's like, yeah, display your school pride.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, gosh, this part.
This is it. The Kickstand.
Yeah, and I like how, I guess we can't see it too well yet, but I do like how it seems to be more encased in ice this time around, where it's like in a bucket. And it's like, yeah, it got the pink flavor, because I think it was Ice Monmon on Twitter who might have said, oh, I wonder if we're going to get like different flavors of juice.
When you change the swatches, it probably changes the color and the logo on it, because that logo looks like berries and possibly a pineapple.
Oh my gosh, that's almost exactly the same still I got in my reaction video. Oh my god, that's
really good. Look at the dude in the back. He's like, what is going on? Poor guy.
It almost looks like as if the guy who's like holding him is doing the Heimlich maneuver or something, even though that's probably
does. He's holding his stomach, yeah.
It's just that, yeah, it just happens to look like it.
Oh, I like that board. Do you think that's an interactive object?
It looks like it is, because I think it's kind of like the business planner object in university life, where they just take it out and then they do like these animations where they're just presenting something. They're just doing like some sort of proposal. So it seems like it is like that, except it's with a board this time. It's a little more practical. It's not something straight out of an Iron Man movie.
That's true. Yeah. I also am noticing the beds. I think those are new.
Yeah.
I think that chair is new. That pink end table is new. That TV stand is new, and the mini fridge.
Yeah, I think actually a good amount of this stuff in this shot is brand new. Yeah, there's the mini fridge. Yeah, there's a really... Yeah, I think just the TV and the microwave might be base game.
I like that little potted plant on the desk too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Look at the little 3 plants with the smiley faces in the cubby.
Was literally about to mention that. I saw at least 2 different people on Twitter go, "Oh my god, where can I buy one of these in real life?" And it's so funny seeing that shelf too, because it's like, oh, that's the shelf you see in like every streamer's background.
Yeah, it is. It's from IKEA.
Yeah. Oh yes, the shower woohoo.
Here we go. I'm excited. I'm so happy that Shower Woohoo is coming, like, officially. Like, I always did it with Wicked Whims, so I'm, like, not as excited because I have Wicked Whims. But now that everybody gets to have this in their game, I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm so glad we don't need mods for this. This really should have been put in the game a long time ago, but thankfully, we're finally getting them. I was a little worried for a while that we weren't going to get it.
And is that a new shower, too?
I think so. I think is it like built into the wall? I'm not sure.
No, it looks like a 1x1 shower, but instead of a door, it's just like a curtain.
Oh, okay. It's so funny just seeing that kind of like pop up is like whoop.
One of my favorite parts of the trailer.
Oh boy, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just like, I cannot reveal my secret identity. Oh yeah, because now she's about to win the debate, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
She lost before, now she's like, she studied throughout the trailer, she got her skills up, and now she's like, ooh, yeah! Totally pwned you just right now. I love his
look
face.
at his face. Look at his face.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, okay. She stepped up her game.
Those chairs look recycled, are they?
Those are base game.
See, I knew they looked familiar. I knew they did.
Yeah, those look like chairs that you would use in a more kindergarten setting, in my opinion. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, the TPing.
I love this. This is a good shot.
Yeah, and it's like, that's cool that it lights up at night. It sees, where it's like the pages are lit up.
And this is probably an interaction that you can do with, so you can select other sims to TP it with, and I'm like assuming the more sims you do it with, the shorter it takes. Like if you do it by yourself, you're gonna be sitting there a couple hours.
Yeah, because I think it's already like that with, yes, it's like that with the Cauldron already in Realm of Magic, where it's if you have other sims helping you, that's supposed to cut down the time. So yeah, it could be like that too. Yeah, TP with.
This part right here where he's actually tossing it in the air.
Yeah, that's so cool. I don't think we've had an interaction like this in The Sims before.
This must have been hard to animate the way that they did that.
Yeah, or it's transitioning into the cap. Yeah.
Something that needed to be in. I'm glad they did that. And I hope they at least patch in high school graduations.
Oh.
We don't have those.
Honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen. At least it'll matter more now, because I think it'll be that it'll factor into, well, they haven't even confirmed aptitude tests. I'm hoping there will be some, so there'll be that, I think. But yeah, I don't know if there'll be like a graduation ceremony for high school. I'm guessing at least a good part of this is not staged. Like there would be an actual graduation ceremony and you see the Sims throw the cap into the air and they're celebrating with other Sims who are graduating the same time as you and that sort of thing.
I really hope so, because then it would feel like the whole experience is kind of useless if you don't have that moment at the end. You know, that moment of I did it.
Yeah, because they probably spin into that outfit for that ceremony because they're all wearing the same thing. Yeah.
Do you think that's an outfit that we're gonna unlock, or do you think it's gonna be like the get to work outfits for like the different active careers?
I think it'll be like a situational outfit at first, where it's kind of like with the festivals or in the Magic Realm where you'll just see Sims wear it. But I think if you are playing as a Sim who's actually graduating, it'll unlock in your wardrobe after you've graduated. So it's a thing that you just have so that graduates can still wear it if you want, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll unlock it by default, but I feel like in a gameplay context, it makes sense to keep it locked. Oh,
I love this shot with all of them standing around like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like, before we leave, one more round of Juice Pong. And there's the robot in the background.
Look at the one on the right, the floating one.
Oh, yeah.
What? I didn't notice that before.
Me neither.
Is that a different robot? Do you think that they're connected?
Yeah, maybe you can make different robots.
Oh, that's really cool. Did we get to the end? Hi, Jen. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, that was it.
And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. What are you looking forward to most with Discover University, and what are you most worried about? And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with the latest content from The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. And go subscribe to Pixelade. I will leave the link to his channel in the video description below.